Hello everyone. Welcome back to Rebecca's Gift Box. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are on this planet. So, I am here to do today, let me get it right, to do the hashtag 2022 collage challenge that is co-hosted by Lee of Lee Art Studio and Julie of Art and Junk Journals with Julie. So, I am doing the month of June, and let's see here. It's a little doozy here. I had to really think about what I wanted to do for the retro period. You know, being that it has to be with autumn and fall, which is kind of hard to do a retro. But I mean, well, no, not really hard. But it all depends on what you're planning on doing. So when I saw retro, the first thing that came into my mind was the 1970s. So I had to pick out, I had problems just trying to pick out things that was for the autumn and fall, because retro for me for the 70s, spring and summer was my thing, okay? With the bell-bottom shoes, bell-bottom pants, you know, the high-heel shoes, you know, this disco ball and the disco, you know, Donna Summers and things like that. That's what I see, okay? But to put it all together on a collage, kind of I made it harder than it really what it really is. Okay, so I had to condense things down and to get it to where I wanted, which I was all happy with. All right, so for the age period style, it's retro, which is basically they pinned it down from the 1950s up to the 1990s. Okay, theme is autumn and fall, which is the colors are like oranges and browns. Okay. The little dark greens, you know, the forest looks and those kind of things. That is the autumn and fall. Then the color, that really threw it off. Again, purple and lilac. I mean, how are you going to do purple and lilac when when the theme is autumn and fall? Wow, there's a challenge for you, okay? And then we have paper, which is ledger, receipt, invoice, form, or brochure. And then the image or focal point it has down here was for place, building, architecture, door, or window. For marks is for splashes, random marks, paint marks, or gesso. And then shapes, we have asterisks or stars. And then for the bonus or for swap out something, you can do some handwriting, letter, or a postcard. Okay, so those are the prompts for June. Okay, so we have to just try to just work it out and go from there. So underneath here is just what little stuff that I compiled and tried to do to work out for this challenge. Now I'm not sure if I should be doing the Studio 54, but that was I was planning on using for it as in the building, as in the place, building, architecture. Okay, I was trying to use that, but I don't think I ended up using the Studio 54 building because I didn't want no complications. Let me just put it that way. So didn't work with that, but I found this. It says 1970s disco. It's a building where you can go and do some dancing and partying, you know, and it had those. What I saw was these colors. That's what I was going for. These colors here. This orange and this pink and this white building, and it said 1970 disco. Can't pass that up. I mean, I didn't, but I used one of them. That's what I'm using. So, and then I needed something for paper. It says ledger, receipt, invoice, form, or brochure. So I found a brochure for Studio 54, but I'm not using the Studio 54 building. What I basically did, I cut this out, the brochure out, and I took this picture out, I cut that out, because I wanted the 70s music, and I needed the bottom portion. So that's all the portions of this brochure that I'm using, except for this picture. I replaced the picture with something else, okay? So that's what I'm using from there. And we're not using that, so let's go ahead and put that away. Cutting mat. Okay, so put this all here to the side. Here is what I plan to do. This is my vision, okay? So here is my brochure over here with my disco ball and my women over here getting ready to go party. And there's some more girls over here standing on top of the building with the car. And it says 1970s. Here is my building. Here is my brochure. Okay. Here's my purple in the ball here. In my disco ball. Okay. What else was there? Okay, so I have my retro. My retro is 1970. Theme, auto and fall. See, the people who are dressed in fall wear. So, that's my fall. And then I have the oranges and the browns throughout. Color purple. My purple is right here in my disco ball. My ledger, brochure. This is my brochure, which is for the paper. Building is my focus point. Focal image, okay. Marks. I can do the marks afterwards. I'm going to do the stars as well. Well, the gesso, I'm going to use gesso for that section right there to blend everything basically together. And I'm not sure about the bonus. I might do some handwritings or some marks on there. We'll see, I guess. We'll see how it goes. But I'm going to go ahead and start gluing things down and go from there. What I want to try to do basically is get this disco ball to where I want it. So there won't be a problem when I get ready to glue it down. Gotta make sure that is centralized here. Like right there. Like that. Let me just show you what the other spots. Let me just glue this down because I don't want it to just lose that spot, which I just did. Let me get my glue stick here. Just want to glue this top portion right here, just so that I have a point here. And then I glue the wrong side. Funny. I glue the wrong side. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. Alrighty. Still not straight, but it's on there. Okay, I just need to get that placed. Alrighty. This is the other half of that brochure, which is going to go down here at the bottom, but it's not going to be connected, though. I'm sorry. There we go. Like that. These two sets of girls will have the winter, well, fall, autumn and fall clothing. Is a cutout from, I believe it was a Sears advertisement. I think an old 1970s Sears advertisement. And that's what I went with because I needed the 70s, the autumn colors. Okay. Here is my 1970s car that I'm going with. I think I need to still cut this out right here because I don't want, yeah. Let's go ahead and finish cutting this out because I don't need that bottom section right there. I'm going to cut this out really quick. Well, I can take my time. I kind of figured out my timing. So I got kind of bypassed that 30-minute thing here, as I was able to do some videos more than 30 minutes the last couple videos that I did. So that's what I'm going with. And I'm glad I figured out something, because I can't just do 30-minute videos. I mean, I was able to, but I want to be able to do longer videos where I don't have to rush through things. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to use this 1970s disco sign that came off this portion here of this building. It was right here on top of the thing here. These are some backgrounds that I'm going to go with. This is a 70s background. I needed to find some 70 backgrounds, which is going to be right there. Actually, I can put this up because I want this to be down at the bottom. Let's see. If I have this up here like that, I can have this down here like so for the car. So I can go ahead and cut this because I really don't need all of this. But I'm going to cut it out at this shape because I might need it for something else and I don't want to mess it up. So I'm just going to cut this lower section off because that's all I need. At least I think I do. That's all I need. I'm going to keep this. I was going to use this because it's a 1970 item. I was going to use it for something, but I decided not to use the whole thing. And I just needed the bottom. I wanted these different color rays. That's what I basically needed. So instead of me covering up the whole thing, just to get the bottom section of these rays, colorful rays, I'm just going to cut it out like that. Alright, so this is going to be at the bottom here, because I need it for, like, it looks like a road for the car. And I still can bring it down some. I'm not sure if that car is going to be covering, but let's see how much of the car. If I bring this down much lower, like so. Yeah, the car is going to cover it, so I'm not going to worry about that. Okay. Like so. Alrighty, and this is going to be right here. I'm going to need to cut that off. I wonder if I can do it like this. I do it like this car is going to be here like that. Yeah, I can do it that way. Like so. This is going to be here. I'm going to bring this down just a little bit. Like that. And I just need to put something there that, no, my flyer is going to be there. My brochure is going to be there. So that's what that's going to be like that. Because my girls are going to be on top of the building right here. The building is going to be right here. The building's going to be right here. Actually, it's supposed to be, the car is supposed to be right here. At this corner. And the girls are supposed to be on top of the building. If I can get my hands on top of it. Okay. She's supposed to be standing on top of the building, like so. There we go. Like that. That's how it's supposed to go. Because I wanted this young lady here to look like she's kneeling on the rainbow to get ready to slide down like that. That's how that's supposed to go. And she's standing on top of the building. She's kneeling on the rainbow like that. That's how that's supposed to go. Okay? And this is how this is supposed to go here. At least I think that's how I want it to go. Yeah, that's going to go there. These young ladies, this is going to go here. These young ladies are going to go here. And then my disco ball is going to go underneath there to cover that spot over there. Like so. I think I'm going to move them over because alright, like that. There we go. That's how it's supposed to be. Okay? Alrighty, so let's go ahead and start. I'm hoping that I remember where the placement is because usually I take a picture so I won't forget. But it looks pretty much sound where I can remember where this is. So let's go for it. This, and this. This, and this together. Okay, and then the color. This is going to go on top of the here. Like so. Alright, so the first thing that I can put down, I need to cut this. I need to cut this down more. Okay. Alrighty, I think I got it down enough. Okay, I know I'm going to have to cut some of this off, so let's go ahead and trim it off real quick. Okay. Now, I gotta make sure I place this in the right spot because I don't want it to be too much. Alright, right there is good. Get my glue. I just need to glue this down. Alright. Trying to get myself organized here so I can know where I'm supposed to be gluing this down. I'm going to do this one side first, and then I'll go ahead and do the rest. That'll be better for me. Don't want to make it too hard for myself and then make a mess. Now I can get this done properly. I'm just going to put it right on the paper here. That just makes it easier for me. Okay. I'm thinking that looks pretty kind of good there. And then I want to put this down like so. And then I'm going to use the gesso like around the edges here. So it look like it's going to kind of blend it in there. Sounds like a plan? Okay. I know I'm late doing this project, but at least I'm going to get it done. Okay, so let's use a little gesso. If I can get this open now. I haven't used it in a while. And I think I'm just going to use my fingers. At least I think I can use my fingers, yeah. I can just use my fingers because there's paint right here on the top here. Gesso on the top there on the lid. And I'm just going to do one of these things. Just blend it in together like so. Excuse me. Okay, let's do the other side. The gesso is pretty good for the gluing as well. Okay, it's got the top. Do some in this corner. I think I'm going to do it down here as well. even though the car is going to be here, I think that'll look like it's smoking. You know, like it's trying to peel off. It's smoking. Give it a smoking look. Okay, so I'm gonna wait for that to get that dried off there. I think that's gonna look pretty good. Is that turning pink? I think it's turning pink. Oh man. Okay, we're gonna let this dry off real quick. Okay, and then we'll come back. We'll come back and continue. I'll be right back. Hey, thank you for being patient with me. I believe it's as dry as it's going to get. Okay, so let's see where we're going to be. We'll see where we are here. We know that this is going to go here. We know that this car is going to go here. We're going to put the car right there. Let's cut this down a little bit. Actually, I think I'm going to do this right here. Like so. Because I don't think I need the whole... Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. If I don't do the other edges, it's not going to look right. Okay. So I'm taking the edges off because I don't want them to be on, don't want the frills to be on there. Alright, so that looks better. Let's see. That looks okay, right? Yeah, you think so? Why is that down there? Okay. That there. That like that, just like that. So I'm going to go ahead and push this one down. Okay. Right there. That's a good spot. Because I want to put something there. Maybe some writing. Because that's a bonus. I believe the writing is a bonus. So we can go ahead and put the car down. See there, it looks like it's smoke down here, so that'd be great. And up top here. Okay. Alrighty, looking good so far. Now we're going to put, oops, I know her leg goes underneath this because her foot is chopped off there, like so. So we're going to leave this up for the time being because I need to put the ball first, the disco ball up here. And that's going to go right there, which I'm going to need to cut the sides so they'd be the same as the bottom section. That. ahead and glue that down. Okay. Now I can get my girls down. Her foot's going to go underneath this. Hers going to be on top of the car, like so. Let's see, can I move her over just a little bit? Like right there. Okay. And glue this down. So she won't move. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's get this portion down. It's going to be underneath. This is going to be over. I need to lift that up. Okay. Voila. Like so. Oh man, and her foot came out. Oh wow. Will I be able to get this up? Okay. Wow. Thought I had it down. And I didn't. It's down now. If it wasn't before. Good thing this glue dries clear. If it didn't, I'd be in trouble. Okay, there's one side of my girls. They're going to their disco club. So let's get the other ones down. Over here on the other side, on top of the car and on top of the building. So I think we gotta put the building first, which is going to go right here in this corner, like so. So let's go ahead and get that down. Just like that. I can't put that down yet because I gotta put my girls down there. Let's put some glue on them. Okay, that should do it. This section is going to be right there. gotta have it coming over more. Like that. Okay. There it is. Okay, I just need to put my word, disco, down, 1970, which is going to be right there. I'm going to lift this shoe up. There it is. I think I have everything down. I think. You think I have everything down? Is there everything down? Is there anything I need to put up there? I wish I could have been able to put this on there. How do you think that would look if I would have put "let's eat"? Let's see if I can get that up. Nah. Because that's going to be too much, I think. Then it's ripping my girls. I'm gonna leave it as is. I don't want to take too much away from the vibe here. Okay, so what's left I need to put on here? I need to put some stars, asterisk stars. I already have my gesso on there. Some handwriting. Okay. I was thinking about doing some circles or some groovy lines, you know, maybe. I think I'll do that. I'm drawing a straight line first. Well, not straight. I don't want straight. And then I'm doing like a S. Like a border, you know? That's all. Gotta do that. This corner doesn't want to stick. Okay. Top of the car. And this side over here. Okay. I think done. I think that's basically all I can do. I'm just hand putting these asterisks in here because I don't think I have anything that's going to be I can't even find my gel pens, and I know I have some. I have a whole casing. Where they are, I couldn't tell you. So I just have to make do what I have on my desk. Just going to outline the car here. We know the car is there. Okay. I'm outlining everything. I'm basically doing like a rough outline. Giving them like a little shadowy thing here. So we know that somebody's there. You know? Okay, here we go. Alrighty, so we have some handwriting, we have some stars, we have some gesso, we have a building, we have a brochure, we have purple, we have autumn fall because they were autumn fall clothes, okay, and retro is the 1970s. I believe it's I'm set. So let me go ahead and I messed my space up right there. So we're going to go ahead, today is June 9th. Let me put my initials. What's that? Alright, I hope everyone enjoyed the video and have fun with me putting this collage together for hashtag 2022 June prompts, hashtag 2022 collage challenge June. Okay, and that is it for this day, for this challenge, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I have fun putting it together. And until then, have a blessed day. Goodbye.